Welcome to the work session meeting, the Central Valley Board of Education, March the 13th, 2024. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Pauline still.
Okay. Pauline, will you please call roll, please?
Mr. Airline,
Here.
Ms. Belcastro,
Here.
Mr. Bloom,
Here.
Mrs. DeSenzo,
Here.
Mr. McDonald,
Here.
Mr. Owen, Mr. O'Neill,
Here.
Mr. Ross,
Here.
Mr. Ambrose.
Here. Thank you. Okay, routine items. Public comments on agenda items only, but before we do that, I'm sorry, you want to talk about executive session?
Yes, we had an executive session immediately prior to tonight's meeting to discuss personnel and to receive information, and we will be going back into executive session to discuss personnel matters at the conclusion of the meeting.
Thank you. Item 3, public comment on agenda items. If you wish to speak at this stage of the meeting, it has to be on an agenda item only. Otherwise, if it's not an agenda item, at the end of the meeting, there'll be room to speak. Anybody wishing to speak on any agenda items? Thank you. Number 4, minutes to approve the voting session minutes from February 22nd, 2024. Moving right along, treasurer's report. Mr. O'Neill is our treasurer.
The following bills and reports are submitted for approval. A, we have to pay bills. Confirm the February 2024 general fund payments in the amount of $1,542,250.55. Number 2, to confirm the February 2024 cafeteria fund payment, the amount of $6,284.34. Number 3, to confirm the February 2024 construction fund payment in the amount of $24,097.26. We also have to approve the February 2024 Berkheimer report.
Thank you. Any other discussion on business items? Right along, agenda items. Number 1, to approve based on the recommendation of the solicitor, the matter of the 2024 property tax assessment appeal involving parcel 73-172-197 in Potter Township. Property owned by Montgomery Dam is hereby approved and assessed value to be reduced from $3,121,400 to $2,500,000. Number 2, to approve an agreement with Surge Staffing to provide custodial substitutes pending solicitor review and approval. Moving on to the next item, negotiations. Mr. O'Neill serves as our chairperson.
We have nothing to announce at this time. Thank you.
Thank you. Education items. Ms. Belcastro is our chairperson.
Number 1, to approve, confirm lease time, staff development request. In your chart, you see in the first column is the conference. Middle is the individual who will be attending, and in the third column, those dates that they will be attending.
Thank you. Anything else under education items? Item D, technology. Mr. McDonald serves as our chairperson.
You have nothing new to report today.
Okay, thank you very much. Item E, athletics. Mr. Ross serves as our chairperson.
Number 1, to approve the following spring coaches and stipends pending receipt, review, and acceptance of all clearances. If you look on the left-hand column, you see the sport, and you see on the middle column the volunteer assistants and the coaches' names, and the stipend is on the right-hand column.
Thank you. Any other discussion under athletics? Item F, extracurricular activities. Mr. Analine serves as a chairperson.
Just some FYI field trips. You can see the chart there, the destination on the left, the group that's going to be attending in the middle, and the date they are attending on the right.
Thank you. Anything else? Item G, building and grounds. Mr. Senzo serves as our chairperson.
There's a chart to approve and confirm the following building usage requests of the building, and organization, date, and purpose are all listed in the chart.
Okay, thank you. Anything else? Item H, personnel items. Mr. Bloom is our chairperson.
We're looking to approve the retirement of Sandy Cavalas, custodian, effective June 3rd, 2024. Number 2, approve Dominic Johanningmeyer as a paraprofessional at a rate of $18 an hour in accordance with the CVSD agreement, pending receipt, review, and acceptance of all clearances, effective March 18th, 2024. Anything else, Dr. Perry?
That is all.
Okay, thank you. Item I, finance items. Mr. Moad serves as our chairperson.
Just one item to approve the adoption of resolution 2024-04, the 2024-25 Beaver Valley Intermediate Units General Operating Budget, which totals $2,313,189.
Thank you, Mr. Moad. It's before public comment.
No, do public comment, then do that.
Okay. All right, at this time, item J, we'll open it up for public comment, if any. Okay. Let's move right ahead to our building principals and administrators. Who's going to lead the way for high school? Mr. Vukovican or Mr. McCreary?
Just have a few items here. We received our Keystone scores just last week, so we are beginning into Keystone prep for the spring and the testing that we're going to do in May in high school. I just want to congratulate Mrs. Damp, the staff, and the cast of the musical. It was done very well. The kids had a great time, and that went off very well, and they're already talking about what they're going to do next year. Our band concert is tomorrow night, our spring band concert at 7:00. And that our chorus trip to New York. They leave this coming Wednesday, a week from today, and they'll have 3 performances in New York, and they're also going to see several shows while there. So that's everything currently in the high school. Thank you.
Thank you very much for that report. Any questions for Mr. McCreary? All right. We're moving on to the middle school. Okay, Casey, come right up.
At the end of February, our students got to come to the high school to see the musical performance, like Mr. McCreary said, of My Favorite Year. Some of our middle school students were involved in it as well. It was a great performance, and it really got students excited to see the musical. Our unified bocce team is hosting a little meet on March 20th. We've been partnering with Hopewell and Beaver, so we've already done one at Beaver, Hopewell, and now they're coming to us on the 20th. So we're looking forward to hosting that. In the world of school-wide positive behavior, we will be selecting our new Brave Warriors for next year. So the applications will go out this month. I've had some of the current Brave Warriors make videos to promote the program to the upcoming 7th graders. So they're looking forward to that. And we started our esports club at the middle school. We just had our first meeting last Friday. Students are very excited about getting involved in that program, collaborating together as well.
Very good.
Thanks.
Thank you. And that was a great idea, involving the middle school students so they can grow with it and
Exactly. Yes. And
great accolades we heard. It was really a good performance.
yes, they really like to be involved and work with the high schoolers as well too. So
Great. Thank you. Okay. Let's talk about Todd Lane. Ms. Farragotti?
Just a few things at Todd Lane. We started our Warrior Wednesday groups. We have over 100 students participating this time around, so we're very excited about that, in addition to our Kids of Steel. So we have a lot of kids on Wednesday kind of doing some fun things, getting out of the classroom. Last week, the PTA and our SWIBIS team organized a cereal drive. The final counts with some few straggling cereal boxes coming in was 2,049 boxes. So we are very proud of our students. They have hit the goal of 2,000, which we wanted them to hit. So they are getting prizes from the PTA, and we are donating that to our CV pantry and also to a local pantry here in our community. So I'm very proud of our Todd Lane family for donating all those cereal boxes. And last we competed in our Math 24 competition. All of our students who made it to the semifinalists and round. And then we had 2 students from each grade level, 4th and 5th, score in the top 3.
Okay, thank you very much. Anything else, Ms. Fairgarden? Okay, let's go down to Center Grange. Ms. Kasanovich.
So at the end of February, we had a group of teachers come from Beaver Area School District to observe some of our classrooms with our Amplify CKLA new reading program. They were really impressed. They're piloting that program this year, so they were wanting to see the workings of it, and they really had a good time with our teachers and our students. They really did like it. On the next day, on March 1st, we had the actual CEO of Amplify CKLA come to visit our school to see how his program is working in our school. And he was blown away by the teachers and their dedication to the program and how much the kids are progressing. And he was just he took some pictures and sent them back to his staff. So he was really impressed by how they are really progressing through the program and how much progress we're making. We celebrated Dr. Seuss's birthday with the help of Dr. Perry. He was at our school on March 1st as well, reading Green Eggs and Ham with me and eating green eggs and ham with the first graders. He did a great job. So
That's my reading.
it's our annual Green Eggs and Ham Day and we celebrate Dr. Seuss's birthday that day for first grade. The high school students and Ms. Stamp did come and bring some of their kids from the musical to give our kids a sneak preview. And they were really happy to see the kids and they were really happy to see the performance. They really loved it. Today, we had our first day of kindergarten registration. We registered 40 new kindergartners today. It was a busy day. We did it in our new LGI area in the new part of the building, which really worked out much better than the gym did. So we were really happy to use that space and it went really well. We have 140 pre-registered kindergartners this year.
That's great.
So we usually only have about 85 or 90 kids that we probably pre-register, but there's 140 this year. So we're busy at Center Grange.
Sounds like it.
All right.
Anything else? Okay, thank you. Ms. Park? Representing the special ed program, not necessarily one of the principals.
Correct. Good evening. I'm happy to announce we started our registration for Academic Games National Competition. We have 18 qualifiers to go to Atlanta later in April. We are prepping for early intervention students who will be coming to kindergarten, just like Mrs. Kasanovich said, all of that starts now to make sure that we have all of our support services ready for those students. Also, parents who have children who are eligible for extended school year services should have received notice of that within the last week or so. If they haven't already, that'll be coming. So we're working on getting prepped for summer programming as well. And I'd like to congratulate our high school bocce team who took 3rd place at the regional championship last week. And they are coached by Jason DiBenedetto and Nikki Paroli. So I think they're 3rd out of, there's 100 and shouldn't say, but more than 100 teams locally that are competing. So 3rd place isn't so bad.
Not too bad at all. Thank you. As they say in horse racing, win, place, and show. So you showed. There you go. Ryan Miller, you want to get us up to date on tech?
So we're still continuing curriculum work for elementary science, math 6, ELA 6. We've been working to clean up some of our internal, external curriculum duplicates we have for the individual courses. I began planning the Eureka Grade 5 kickoff, which will be happening in May. The Eureka Math program, which is our elementary math series, is moving into the final phase of the elementary rollout, which will be 5th grade next year. And then we began planning for the senior iPad collection at the other end of the year tech activities that are going to happen in May. And we've actually begun discussing and scheduling opening week PD for next school year already, so.
Thank you. Anything for Mr. Miller? Last but not least, our illustrious athletic director, Mr. Chacon.
All right, winter sports season has ended and spring sports have started. March 4th was the starting date. Scrimmages this week. Next week, we'll get into exhibition and followed by the section play. So at the conclusion of our winter sports season, ended in pretty much a dramatic fashion. With us tonight is senior wrestler Brennan Morgan, who's in attendance tonight with his parents, Bruce and Nancy. Brennan became the first ever Central Valley wrestler to place first in the PIAA state wrestling tournament and is the 5th wrestler in all of Beaver County to accomplish his feat. Brennan captured PIAA gold in the heavyweight division, 285. Brennan has wrestled at 215. He made the jump up halfway through the season. And now that, you know, with his dad being here, you know, that was his wrestling partner. So he could. We were very extremely proud and excited. Some of the accolades that Brennan has done, obviously winning gold this year. He was second place last year in the state. He finished the season with a 43-0 record, which is the most wins in a season by a Central Valley wrestler. His career record was 113 wins, 12 losses, which included 76 wins by pin. His scholastic career, he won 2 WPIL titles, 2 regional, Southwest regional titles, placed second in the tournament last year as a junior, captured gold this year. Brennan will further his education and wrestle at the University of Virginia in the fall. We asked Brennan and his parents to attend this meeting tonight so we can recognize him. So if you guys could all stand, we would like to. On a personal note, great kid, number 9 in his class, 111 or 108%. You know, he's going to be well missed. I know the wrestling team will be, but University of Virginia got a great kid, all around kid. Thank you and congratulations.
Thank you for coming in. Okay. Just an FYI for the people for this evening. Michael Byers, semi-retired Beaver County Times sports writer. He put together such a fabulous story. I see you guys shaking your heads. Fabulous story on you, on your career. And unfortunately, we deal with the USA Today /Times that have forgot about county people. And if you guys want, we can get you a copy of that story. Just a great story, great boy. Congratulations. Okay. Any comments? Any comments from our superintendent?
Congratulations. Also, congratulations, Mom and Dad. Just my constant reminder that we have hiring opportunities here in the district. We're still looking for custodians, paras, cafeteria workers, bus drivers. You know, people looking for work. Central Valley's your place. Let me know.
Any board member comments?
I just want to
I'd like to personally congratulate you, Brent. That's I had an opportunity to see you wrestle this year, and obviously you did a great job. And you had a nice team also. Your team was really nice. You got some nice kids coming back, from what I understand. You know, so that's great. We watched that program. You know, to maybe we were going to eliminate it from like 4 or 5 kids on it at one time to now I think you have like 26 or so. I can't, right? That's fantastic how the program has grown, you know, and so again, congratulations to you and best of luck to you in Virginia. You know, you'll make us proud, I'm sure. And just also Sam's daughter did a great job in, from what I understand, in the choral concert, right? She had the lead. So congratulations to you and the missus and to her also, okay? And she's got a long way to go yet, yeah? Yeah. Okay.
Okay, thank you. Marcia?
I did want to go first, but Lucky always goes first. I just got into wrestling this year. My grandson wrestles, he's little. And I congratulate you. It's just you and your opponent out there and it's tough and your pins, I mean, I love to see a pin. Congratulations. I mean, college, I'll follow your career. It's great. Yes.
Just one quick stupid comment. I roomed in college with a former wrestler and his cousin had the opportunity to go heavyweight or stay where he was. He went heavyweight just because he didn't have to spit in a cup anymore.
Brennan, one final comment, or question. How did you do it? Going from 215 to was it 285? Do you wear them down? What do you do?
I just use my speed to my advantage and I believe that I have better technique than all of them.
Great answer.
Yeah.
But thank you again.
What do they see you, what weight did they see you wrestling in college?
197.
197. You okay with that?
Back to spit.
We'll get you a sleeve of Dixie cups. Take with you.
Okay. We will be going into executive session and not returning for the meeting. So as soon as the meeting's over, we appreciate if you just left the room. Thank you for everybody coming and I need a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
By Mr. Ross, seconded by Mr. O'Neill. Meeting adjourned.
I'll disappear.
Okay.